Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up, what up? We got another draft going down. What is up, everybody? So we got a best ball draft going, and we are in about round 5. I'm gonna read some of these picks out pretty soon. Hey, what up, stranger? We're gonna get back to the morning shows. It's been doing a lot of behind the scenes work, and I realized when I do like 3-hour morning shows that it kind of fucks up the rest of my day as far as like filling drafts and just doing things behind the scenes. But we'll get back to it eventually. Hey, what up, Jamie? Turd of power, let's get it. What up, Pam? Shout out to Devo. Hey, everybody, look at Devo's his username. See that little green cross next to his name? Make sure you hit the join button, or make sure you hit that dollar button at the bottom and hit membership and get signed up. All right. Let's get ready to smoke it up. I'm going to read out some of these picks here. And this one, thrown for a little bit of a loop. Usually, I mean, we're getting a QB that's going 101. This is the first time that we have a skill player going 101. We got Jamar Chase at the 101, then Josh Allen, Burrow, Jaden Daniels, Lamar Jackson, CMC at the 106, Jefferson, Barkley, CeeDee Lamb, Bijan Robinson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Jamar Gibbs. To start the second, we got A-Chain, Hurts, Breece Hall, Mahomes, Jonathan Taylor, Puka, Neighbors, Josh Jacobs, Kyren Williams, Justin Herbert, Nico Collins, and Bucky Irving. Shout out to Robert. What up, bro? In the third round, we got Derrick Henry, CJ Stroud, James Cook, Brian Thomas, Trey McBride, Gianti, Baker Mayfield, Ladd McConkey, Brock Bowers, Bo Nix, AJ Brown, Caleb Williams to end the third, and then in the fourth, we got Goff, we got Murray, we got Walker, we got Prescott, we got Drake London, Marvin Harrison, Purdy, Love, Lawrence, Aaron Jones, Olave, Kamara. To start the fifth, Tyreek Hill, Chase Brown, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, Mike Evans, JSN, Drake May, Michael Penix, Garrett Wilson. Man, what a drop for Garrett Wilson. And then we got Tua at the 5'10". Sounds good, Jamie. Let me know, bro. I mean, I'll be on for a few hours here. We're going to get the grades in at the end. And yeah, we got an hour and a half left to drafting, give or take. There goes Joe Mixon and Sam Laporta to end the 5th round. Let's go. All right. And time for a little bowl. I'm gonna go with some Jack Herrera. We'll keep the sativa at the ultimate high right now. There goes Justin Fields. Look at Ryan. No wide receivers. He did get a tight end in the mix, but 2 running backs, 3 QBs so far. Hey, nerd alert. What up? Say what up, fellas. Just catching this live stream. Yes, sir. We just started. We had the countdown and everything, so I've only been live for a few minutes now. Right on time.
Start a little puff giving this motherfucker.
What up, Leon? I think the question is, do you prefer Malik or BTJ for fantasy? Man, it's really hard. Like, I like both of them. I feel like it's BTJ, but like we're talking like this much. Like I have them very, very close. But yeah, I think I would take BTJ a little bit more. And Nerd Alert says, I see some great picks. Yeah, I mean, we got some good teams going so far. Definitely do. Stranger says sativas is so much better when you need to function. Yeah, well, and I said it yesterday, like, it almost doesn't matter. Indica, sativa, like, dude, I smoke so much. It's like, if something's going to make me fall asleep, it's going to make me fall asleep. Let's see. So we had Justin Fields to start the 6th. Gino. DJ, I want to score more. T. Higgins, or Travis Etienne, then T. Higgins, then Tyrone Tracy, and then Najee Harris. What up, Magic Man? Ricky said, dude, I was gambling on underdog pick'ems and got auto on Olave. Man, that sucks. I really feel like Olave is going to be he's going to be coming back with the vengeance, man. He's only 24 years old. I know probably talking redraft, not dynasty, but very young still. And Jamie, how about Neighbors full PPR and BTJ in half? Yeah. Because I feel like Neighbors might get more catches, but now that everybody's out of BTJ's way, like, dude, I mean, no Kirk, no Evan Ingram. I know people are going to be like, well, what about Ben Strange? I mean, they're still going to throw to the tight end, but I mean, BTJ is going to be the #1 guy over there. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, Neighbors, yeah, he's the guy. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We just don't know who the fuck their QB is yet. We really don't. And if it does end up being Aaron Rodgers, do get super excited about that. Not just about sleeping, equatorial sativas stimulate creativity. Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. Because sometimes just being extra stuck on the indica, a little bit slower, just with everything. Yeah, and I love sativas, man. We need the spark of creativity. Let's see. After Najee, we got Devonta Smith, Jalen Warren, Devontae Adams, Isaiah Pacheco, and J.J. McCarthy to round out the 6th. Nerd Alert said BTJ should be a solid pick. It's just about when you get him, hopefully at a lower cost. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. The higher you draft someone, I mean, shit, I saw BTJ go in the first round of a dynasty startup, and like, although I really, really like him, like, man, I mean, that's craziness, man. There's some people who may like him more than me. Oh shit, Robert said heard Minnesota could try to get Rodgers. Yeah, I heard that too. That would be very weird. Very, very, very fucking weird. I mean, we know that they want to have a pat. Like, I feel like Rodgers just can't go to a team that's like pass first. And I feel like even though, they got Aaron Jones and that a lot of times it does seem like the Vikings are run first. I just feel like with their offense and everything they got, you need a gunslinger. You need a gunslinger over there. Jamie said, heard Flacco might be the Giants QB. Shit. That would be bad. I mean, it's not like we haven't seen Flacco do decent, but it's like better if you got someone else and they fail, and then Flacco comes in with a big chip on his shoulder. Johnny said, Lazard. What up, Johnny? Said Lazard already has a place in Jersey, so he's ready to make the move to the Giants with Aaron. Yeah, I mean, dude, when is he? I mean, he's a good blocker, but like, that's it. He can't do shit else besides that. Nerd Alert said Lazard should be better fantasy player. With Rodgers Association, hopefully his numbers will bump up. I like Lazard, solid player. Yeah, I mean, it's, I just got to go off recency bias. That's what it is. Hey, shout out to Edward on Facebook. What up? Just traded the 101, 303, and a Dunze for the 104, A-Chain, and London in a league. Slam dunk in my eyes. I feel like that's like too even for my liking. I mean, a Dunze, if we're talking about like the type of value that he has in the draft, like in rookie picks, like he's like a super high first round pick. A-Chain, probably a really high first round pick as well. London, maybe a low first round pick. I mean, I don't know if it's a slam dunk, but you gave up the 101. I mean, that's the 101's just got way the 104. Not saying it doesn't have value. It will have value as time goes on, as we start like, okay, this person's going number 1. This person's going number 2. This person's going number 3. It always ends up like that with the first like 4 or 5 guys, where pretty much is almost a consensus of like the top 5 guys. It's just an even trade. That's what it is. So I'm not saying it's not a good trade. It's just too even for my liking. Like, I would have rather just traded the 101 and got a haul. Because if you can get all that, I mean, the 303 is pretty much nothing, like right now. So it's like you trading the 101 and a Dunze for all that. I would have wanted to see what I could get without trading away a Dunze and just trading away the 101 and the 303, even if you didn't get the 104. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like that's the way that I would have done it. I just would have wanted a big ass haul for that 101. Stranger said, is it weird or lazy script writing? Yeah, it's I really feel like we had some good years of like the script just being super on point, and like now we're just getting years of the script like sometimes it works, sometimes it's just bullshit. And yeah, like everything that's being written for Rodgers is just bullshit right now. Like they really need to spice up his storyline there. Nerd Alert said, I wonder if the Titans will make a play for Rodgers. He'd probably be a good fit for the Titans because, like, I just assume over there they're going to want a quarterback that really game manages well and while they work the run and, you know, someone who's not going to go out there and have to throw the ball 30 to 35 times a game. But, man, Aaron Rodgers, man, I don't even know what team he would be on that I would like him at this point. I hope that now 1 year removed from that Achilles injury, that this will be the year that he does something good, or at least get back to somewhat Aaron Rodgers form. Let's see. I don't even think I read any picks in the 7th round. Let's go for the 7th here. We got George Pickens, Zay Flowers, Chris Godwin, Matt Stafford, Chuba Hubbard, Sam Darnold, James Conner. We got the rookie running back, Hampton, Jalen Waddle, Xavier Worthy. Oh, look at that. And then you got Rashee Rice back-to-back there, Worthy and Rice. And then David Montgomery at the 7-12. We got some QBs on the move here. We got Bryce Young, and then we got Ramondre Stevenson, then Derek Carr, Anthony Richardson, got Cam Ward off the board there, first rookie QB off in the 8th round, and Trey Benson and Travis Kelce. Man, if Kelce does anything good this year, everyone who drafted him is going to be so stoked because he is going so much later than he was last year and every other year before this. So yeah, we still got a lot of guys who we need to see where they are going to land. And free agency, it always goes like this, where it's like the first couple days and even like right before free agency, everything is just going super wild. And then now we just have this period of where it's just going to be really boring for probably a handful of weeks, probably the rest of March. We'll get like moves here and there, but we're not going to get like, I don't know, like on Sunday, we got like 50 moves, it seemed like. On Monday, we had like 30 moves, and, you know, then it just slowed down. And now we're at the part where it's all the way slowed down. And it sucks because it's much more fun when we got a lot of shit going on. All right. Stranger said, so we need a new rule number 1. Yeah, we do. Because I even traded away Travis Kelce last year. It was a part of a huge haul that got me a shitload of picks on a team where I needed to rebuild. But yeah, it is. It's not that's not going to be rule number 1 anymore. I'll tell you that much. All right. So I got a few different styles, a few different strains of weed right now. I feel like the Jack Herrera has been the one that's been the nicest to me. We got all these indicas that I got. I got 4 flavors that are over 30% THC. Just kicking my ass, man. Jamie said we interviewed rookie draft prospect safety Dorian Davis. Okay. I don't even know who that is. A lot of the rookies, I'm still trying to get my lay of the land with all the rookies because I don't really watch college. I mean, I know the top couple guys, but yeah, it's really, for me, my process. I mean, learning about these guys right now is part of the process, going back and watching some tape on these guys. But all the tape is always like their super highlight plays and shit. So, you know, that's just, it's neither here nor there. Like, all these plays look amazing. But once we start really getting an understanding of where these guys are going to land, like, that's when I really, really, really start putting a lot of a lot of my emphasis on where I would draft this guy because of this reason, because of this reason, because of the team and X, Y, and Z. Hey, peanut butter and jelly, what up, bro? He said A-Rod has land and is building a home in Nashville. Well, that doesn't matter. Like, I mean, there's different reasons why someone would build a house everywhere. I mean, you're only playing, they're only playing for 4 months out of the year, right? And then shit, as far as he goes, who knows how early he's going to report to wherever he goes. Pam said, oh man, I almost bought some Jack Herrera yesterday. You like it, huh? I said, I have to get it next time. Yeah, I mean, it's not like every strain of Jack Herrera is amazing, but like, it's just one of those strains that like I smoked a lot when I was younger. I don't know why San Diego just has hella sativa growers. And like, so I remember the Jack Herrera and Trainwreck, and it's not even a strain that I've ever seen anywhere else. Like, I think it was just a local strain to San Diego, California Orange. It was like the craziest orange-haired bud like ever. And yeah, that's why I got a soft spot for these sativas, because I wasn't always smoking indicas. I like both. Oh, he'll probably go undrafted, but someone will pick him up. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, whole bunch of people are just like in these dynasties. When they don't got that many picks, they're just waiting for free agency to open. Stranger said Jack Herrera made some great sativa strains, but it must have had no taste buds because the terpenes always suck. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I mean, I guess everyone has like a different experience, because like a lot of the strains of Jack that I've had, I mean, that has this very, very distinct, taste to it. But yeah, everyone's got their own experiences though, because that's what sucks. It's like, it's not like it's just it's not one Jack Herrera strain that's available. That's like the hard part with like weed, is like so many people could grow the same strain and like do amazing with it, fuck it up, make it mid-level shit. Like, man, that's the part that sucks, is like, if there was only like one way to like grow it perfectly and everyone was doing the same thing. But yeah. Pam said, I love sativa for the daytime. Hell yeah. It's because Diego is so far south and sativas don't grow well outdoors further north. Yeah, that probably makes a lot of sense, because I know a lot of it was moving out of San Diego, at least for like those couple. Well, I guess at least for the Trainwreck and the Jack Herrera, I think those were the ones that like the grower that wasn't even me that knew them. I was like 18, 17 when I was getting access to these ones. But yeah, I know they were making their way out of town. And Taz, what up? He said, I think I served you a dime bag a couple years ago. I remember when a dime bag cost a dime. Definitely wasn't me. I don't buy dime bags. And I don't buy from people that I don't know. I mean, it's either a dispensary or, my San Diego plug. I mean, that was shit, we've been friends since we were like little kids. So, I always had access to good weed. And the Jack terpenes are just very bland. Yeah, a lot of times, because I've had some Jack strains where like you barely have like a tiny little fucking hint of I don't know, I guess of taste. I was gonna say of terpenes, but I guess of taste. But yeah, Pam said Trainwreck's one of my favorites. Man, if you can find a good version of Trainwreck, like yeah, I really like Trainwreck. I really like Trainwreck. And that was one that when you would get it in bigger quantities, like I just remember some of these fucking colas were so fucking big. So fucking big. Like, man, having colas like fucking damn near like, from here to here. And those ones are great, but they also suck, because it's like, where do you pull from? And then like once you go too far on one spot, then it's like all the way to the stem, and then you got to start breaking it all the way up. Jamie said, isn't Trainwreck a movie? I have no idea. I'm sure it is. But woo, I'm sure it is. All right. I've been slacking on reading out the picks. Last pick I read was Kelsey. So we got, and he was at the 8-7. We got Adunze, Debo Samuel, George Kittle, Aaron Rodgers, Brian Robinson. Johnny said Durban Poisons is the champion of all sativas. That shit hits like it's caffeinated. Yeah, man, Durban Poison just makes you so fucking hungry. Like, that just gives, like, the hella munchies, like, always. All right, 9th round. We got the rookie wide receiver, T. McMillan. It's crazy how that McMillan is going higher than the McMillan that's in the NFL right now, especially after, like, last year. But I guess the restructure to Chris Godwin or extension. That's probably what it was. DeAndre Swift, Ayuk, Eckler, Jordan Addison, Zach Charbonnet, Tony Pollard, Jamison Williams, Rashad White, Cooper Kupp, TJ Hawkinson, Mark Andrews. To start the 10th, we got Njoku, Ingram, Pittman, Reed, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, Ricky Pearsall, Judkins, the rookie running back, Hollywood Brown, Max Crosby, and Khalil Shakir. Jamie say, yeah. Okay, 2015 comedy with Amy Schumer and Bill Hader. What? John Cena was in it? Okay. That might be why you remembered it, huh? Just because John Cena was in it. Yeah, Pam saying Godwin's a buzzkill for McMillan, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, he is and he isn't. Like, I mean, the thing that they have working for them is the rapport with Baker, because he's never just going to, like, lock on to, like, one guy. And Travis Hunter going at the 10-12. Stranger Miles' time favorite sativa is Silver Haze with the honorable mention to Tangerland. Nice, nice. Yeah, when I went to New York, I guess it was about 2 months ago at this point, and I was hanging out with Hess. Hess had the Silver Haze and the Sour Diesel. And so yeah, we're getting real New Yorkish over there. Man, feels like that trip was forever ago. It was only 2 months ago. Done so much to start this 2025 year. All right, let's see. 11th round. We got Warren, the rookie tight end from Penn State, going in the 11th round. Dalton Kincaid, Scatabo, Egbuka, and damn it, what the hell is it? I can't remember his first name. Caleb Johnson, rookie running back. Jake Ferguson, Kirk Cousins, Jonnu Smith, Kyle Pitts. A lot of tight ends going in this round. Everyone getting tight end heavy. Tight end happy, not tight end heavy. Jacoby Myers, Travion Henderson at the 11-11, the rookie running back. Woo! All right. We are moving along. Moving along here. But now is where we start getting a little bit slow in between the picks. Always happens this way when we cross round 10, where we start getting a handful of people who take the whole minute, because so many people that you can choose from, it's easy to get confused on who you should pick. Whew. Man, that one got me. There goes Stephon Diggs off the board at the 11-12. Let's see what we get now. Last round was like a bunch of tight ends. Let's see if we go on any kind of positional run here. There we go. What's everybody smoking on right now? Throw it out there. I'm going to switch up to the indica pretty soon here. And we got a couple bowls of Jack under the belt. I think the next one that I'm going to go with is the Government Oasis, 34% THC. Hey, Javonte Williams to start the 12th round. He's just been going higher and higher and higher. He really has. Ever since he went to Dallas, he got the resurgence on people actually drafting him. There goes Burden. What the hell's Burden's first name? Still trying to remember all the rookies' first names, too. Luther. Nice. Melt banana, 34.8% THC. Man, yeah, the banana stuff always sounds tasty. Always sounds tasty. I'm assuming Grape Ape, right? Right, Magic Man, or is it legit Grape Abe, like Abraham Lincoln? Yeah, we're gonna load up this this government oasis here. TJ, what up, bro? We're knee deep in this draft. We're in the 12th round, and I'm about to pack up another bowl, but this time I'm going for the government oasis. I was smoking some Jack Herrera sativa to start the show, but now we're about to switch it up, get on the indica train. All right. So after Burden, that was the last one. Yeah. Great babe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dang it. Crispy says signal sucks. Are you you got autoed. At least you autoed Bernard. DJ, that could cause headaches. PB and jelly, I prefer indica personally. Yeah, everybody has their preferences. That's why I love hearing what people are into. I like it all. As long as it smells good and it hits good and it smokes good, I'm all about it. Let's see. So Crispy took Terrell Bernard on an auto, he says, or at least it says there. Then Spears, Zaire Franklin, Jerome Ford, Juana Man Jennings, Zach Bond, and then Roquan Smith. Man, it's crazy. Roquan just going a little bit lower and lower, as he should, because he's not finishing as the number one top, linebacker. And yeah, he should be going down in the ranks a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't mean he's not one of the best linebackers in the league. It's I said it last year when I was doing my rankings, and I ranked him like number 7 or number 8. And he's a victim of circumstance. He plays on a team with a really good offense, and that messes up his defensive output. When he was on Chicago, like, man, he was always the number 1. Right? Johnny said that's the highest I've seen Bond go out of 5-6 drafts. Yeah, definitely. I concur. After Roquan, we got Russell Wilson. Flip mode squad is dangerous. Fred Warner. Oh, look, we got another rookie off the board. We got Dart off the board. And to start the 13th, we got TJ Watt, Foyo LaCoon, and Aiden Hutchinson. I like sativa by day, and I switch to indica in the evening unless I'm hurting, and then straight indica. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Sativa by day, indica by night. Jameson indica usually at sunset. Yeah, I got I got the cherry Maui Wowie. Nice. Hybrids that couldn't skip any Maui Wowie. Nice. Yeah. Love that. Just from I don't know if I've ever smoked a real legit strain of Maui Wowie, because you never know. Like, I mean, you just never know if it's a super legit one. I mean, especially if it's not coming from any kind of credible source. This is just back in the day. And but yeah, from Half Baked, I'll always remember Maui Wowie for sure. Maui Wowie. TJ, not gonna lie, having Hutch, Franklin, and Roquan in one league, man. I mean, yeah, it's money. That's money right there. Yeah, I know. There's some dynasty leagues that I've had. I mean, I've been doing dynasty, or at least hosting them, since 2020. So we got a couple from 2020, and then we got like 9 from 2021 and a bunch from 2022. And man, I'm loving some of those teams. I am loving some of those teams. Hey, Hollywood, what up, bro? How you liking your team so far? I mean, you got the Roquan and Nick Bolton stack right there. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Hold on, where is that?
Nice.
All right. We may have to start doing more than one draft per day on the weekends, because the tomorrow's draft already filled. That will be eventually. I want to make sure we get on a good pace of one draft every day. Let's keep so everybody gets in there. Once we start filling up leagues a couple days in advance, that's maybe when we'll start doubling up. Because I did the math, and I think even if we did just one a day and that's it, no doubling up, we'd get over 160 divisions. So it'd still be more than we did last year. But every year we go so far above and beyond of topping however many managers we had in the year before, or teams anyways. Because yeah, for those who don't know, I started this tournament in 2021. There was 10 divisions. It was 120 teams total. Year after that, there was 21 divisions. There was 252 teams. And then the year after that, there was 74, 73, something like that, 72, somewhere in the low 70s. And that was 888 teams. And then last year, 142 divisions, 1,704 teams. And we're off to a good start. We've had one draft every single day since Wednesday. And tomorrow's draft's already filled. We need to get more people in on the Monday and Tuesday drafts. Let's see. Where did I leave off at? All right, so Hollywood got Nick Bolton at the 13-4. Then we got Caden Ellis, Josh Downs, Rico Dowdle, Tank Bigsby, Micah Parsons. There we go. Now we got McMillan for the Bucks. Myles Garrett, Pat Fryermuth. And then we got Xavier Legette to start the 14th round. Nick Bosa, Christian Kirk, Will Anderson, Ernest Jones, Ridley, Guarendo, Shaheed, and DeAndre Hopkins. TJ said you part owner a sleeper yet. Man, I've been trying to tell him, guys better get me on to, like, I don't know, work your defense or something. But yeah, I'm going to meet some billionaire who has, like, I don't know, 10 or 20,000 to just throw out there to one or two of his passions. And eventually I know that I'm going to be the creator of the dopest fantasy football platform around. Because the perfect fantasy platform does not exist yet. Sleeper's not perfect. They're just the best out of everyone who's in existence right now. One day. I'm going to keep throwing it out there just like that and manifesting this. After Hopkins, we got Shedeur Sanders, 14-10, Kyle Hamilton, and then we got the rookie running back Gordon off the board at the 14-12. All right. There we go. Stranger said, Huss, if I hit the lotto, you'll be fully funded. There we go. See, it's going to be someone who's like super into all of this. TJ says Sleeper is years ahead of all the others, in my opinion. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Yahoo was my favorite before Sleeper, but one of the things that sucks about Yahoo I know for a lot of people, they'll be, I mean, not people watching right now because you guys are all degens like me, but like you can only play in 8 leagues that aren't the Yahoo like paid in leagues. And I never really wanted to do the Yahoo like pay in leagues because most of them are just super basic and shit. Didn't really like the scoring system or the amount of starters. And then if you jump to ESPN, man, like they haven't made an update on that shit in like 10 years. That shit fucking sucks. And then NFL. How are you the NFL network, but your fantasy app just fucking sucks? It's just horrible. And yeah. And then there's a whole bunch of, well, not a whole bunch of other ones. I mean, those are the main 3 besides Sleeper. And yeah, they all have issues that I can't get over. Sleeper's issues I get over. Hey, what up, Ghost Monkey? What's going down, bro? Yeah, right, TJ. I despise Yahoo. Yeah, it used to be my favorite until 2020. Like when COVID made you start deep diving on a lot of things and fantasy football platforms and, just not being able to do Dynasty like that. Like I'd been wanting to do Dynasty before 2020, but it was like in 2020 was like, that was the year, like, I mean, we've had so much time on our hands. I think I started like 2 Dynasties that year and been kind of reworking this whole system ever since. All right, let's see. 15th round. We got Keon Coleman, TJ Edwards, Golden, the rookie wide receiver, Corum, Quentin Johnston, Daniel Pesos Jones, Edrin Cooper, Patrick Queen, Bobby Okereke, and Ray Davis. And we're now at the 15-11. All right. All caught up. All caught up, and now we'll let a couple picks go. Antoine Winfield. Romeo Dubs. Romeo Dubs and Christian Watson. Not too bad of a strategy there. Get both of them because one of them is bound to do something, right? At least that's what we would think. Yeah, I wonder if what the Packers do if they even get anybody. Like they're not that well known for going and picking up waiver wire guys. It's mostly going to be in the draft. Johnny says Watson even going to play in 2025. Might figure out how to get hurt in the preseason again, right? If he does, he'll be injured by week 6. Yeah, it sucks when that's the MO. It really does. And so after Christian Watson, Jesse Bates, Sherwood, good pick. Josh Hines-Allen, Julian Love, good pick. Marvin Mims, Darnell Mooney. Can we get a repeat of what Darnell Mooney did? I mean, last year it was just it was so out of left field. Oh shit, he tore his ACL in week 18. Oh yeah, he's probably not playing at all. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even remember that. Yeah, he's definitely not playing in 2025. After Mooney, we got Logan Wilson, Amari Cooper, Daniil Hunter, Quincy Williams, and Mike Williams. Dang, Mike Williams, another guy. Just super blah. I mean, that's why he's getting picked in the 16th round, but still. Back-to-back Chargers. Derwin James off the board now. Oh, yeah, it was on that non-contact play. Just went down, yeah. And those are always the worst because you know it's like a torn ACL when it's a non-contact injury like that. And you just see the knee fucking buckle one way or the other, dude. Fucking sucks. But yeah. Yeah, Christian Watson is not going to play in 2025. It's crazy. It's like we're only like a couple months removed from it, but I've forgotten a lot of things that happened at the end of the season. After James, we got Dobbins, Hendrickson, Branch, Frankie Louvu. Yo. Watt in the house. We're drafting. We're smoking. This is not a mock draft. This is a paid best ball league, a part of that big tournament that I host every year. And Raheem Mostert, now of the Las Vegas Raiders. All right. That's almost time to smoke another bowl. And don't forget, guys, if you guys do not have that green cross next to your name, hit the join button or hit that $sign and hit the membership. Oh, yeah, super early. Like, this is one we're going to be drafting in this tournament specifically. We're going to be drafting from this past Wednesday, every single day until the very first day of the season. And every league is a part of the same tournament. Going to be thousands of dollars at stake. Thousands of dollars. Velus Jones just signed with the Saints. Super irrelevant. Yeah, and see, look at Johnny throwing in the 420 crew emojis right there. So hit that join button so you can be an official part of the 420 crew on YouTube. And then you get access to all the emojis and everything going down. And you're supporting the channel. Shout out to the peeps watching on Rumble over there. Throw in some comments so you know who's over there. All right, after Mostert, we got Spillane, now of the Patriots. Rookie tight end, Loveland. I'm really curious where he's going to go because, I mean, there's a possibility he could go in the first round if it's a tight end needy like team. Probably more going to be a second round guy. I guess potentially even third round. Just, yeah. Thibodeau, Bobby Wagner, Jordan Brooks. Nice back-to-back picks right there. And then Spencer Rattler to round out the 17th round. All right, might be another Government Oasis Bowl. Everything I'm hearing from Minnesota, despite the reports, they 100% do not want Rodgers. We talked about that earlier, how it was in the rumor mill about Rodgers being considered by Minnesota. And it said they're considering Flacco or Tannehill. What? Tannehill? Didn't Tannehill retire? What the fuck? Like when they're going bridge, they want like a real bridge, like something that is like a bridge that might not even last. Like, definitely a bridge not to last the entire season, just like a bridge to last a portion of the season. Jamie said, how does everyone know John Cena is a bad guy now if we can't see him? I know, right? Well, so it was at fuck, what the hell is that pay-per-view? Elimination Chamber. He won the Elimination Chamber, and then Cody Rhodes came out, and The Rock, he was like this to John Cena. And then John Cena kicked him in the nuts, kicked Cody Rhodes in the nuts, and yeah, just turned heel right on the spot. And yeah, it's he's gonna be going up against Cody Rhodes, man. It's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm gonna be in attendance for it. Let's see. Yeah, TJ said I wouldn't mind Winston, right? Like that would be a way better fit. Like, let's get some gunslinger over there, man. Someone who's gonna be throwing the ball like crazy. Let's see. 18th round. Isaiah Likely, Harris, the rookie wide receiver, Quay Walker, Tank Dell, Jared Verse, Audric Estime, Wandale Robinson, Aziz Al-Shair, Will Shipley, and Cade Otton. We got 2 more picks in the 18th round. Where he said, he needs to show his face and explain himself, Cena. Yeah. Fucker. I wonder if he's going to have like different music or something now that he's like a bad guy. And I can't believe he won the Elimination Chamber. I mean, I can, because that's kind of the point of the Elimination Chamber, right? Give someone a chance at the belt. And yeah, he got it, a motherfucker. Yeah, I never thought I'd see John Cena turn heel. Never thought that I'd see it. And so now you got to do it all. It's crazy. And The Rock's like the higher power. The Rock's like Vince McMahon used to be, right? Like now he's the one just like calling the shots. And yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting. Hey, shout out to Phil who just gifted a 420 crew membership. I don't have the YouTube chat open. I'm on my service here. Let's see who got it. Stranger got the membership. Yes, sir. Dude, I knew that the mic sounded really weird. Let's see. Does that sound way better now? Feel like it has to. Hey, and shout out to TJ who just signed up as a 420 crew member on YouTube. I got the memberships and everything back. So thank you guys for Man, I can't believe that shit was on the bullshit mic and it was on there for that long and I didn't even fucking notice. Jesus. I pay for this like extra service. So you guys probably haven't even been hearing the drops or anything either that I've been doing. Man. All right. Well, now we're back. I pay for this fucking expensive ass microphone and all these things, and I was using the internal and I was using the fucking internal speaker. Oh, man, such bullshit. But that's what the hell was wrong. Stranger said, "Huss slipping." Yeah, man, I know. I need you guys to help me. When remember, Stranger, if I sound like I'm in a bathroom, it's the wrong microphone. That's why they call it dope. Hell yeah. And then look at all the emojis that we got now. Let me see. I wonder if we hit the threshold to where it opened another emoji slot for us. Let me go check. Because I know we were only a few away. Let's see. We need one more member to unlock another emoji slot. One more. Yeah, we needed 3 before this show started, and we had 2. Thanks to Phil and thanks to TJ. Appreciate you guys. All right, let me see. Where the hell did I leave off at? I Will Shipley and K. Dotton. So then we got Devin Lloyd and Dallas Goedert to round the 18th. Then Brian Burns, Jalen Tolbert, Buda Baker. Medalist, Sanders, Anal Zone.
Get in the zone.
Jack Campbell, Kraft, Jonathan Brooks. It's crazy how much higher Jordan Brooks gets drafted higher than Jonathan. And then Levante David. Man, look at Crispy on the IDP tear right now, at least for the last 4 rounds. And we got 2 more picks in the 19th round. And I can't believe that it for sure was multiple shows that I didn't have the shit connected. And I knew something was wrong. I mean, I was going to change it, but then I got high. All right. Might be time for a bowl now as a victory. Yeah, I already got it loaded here. Government Oasis. Let's get it. Woo! And now we're into round 20. So we got Komet and Algier to end the 19th, and then Troy Franklin and Ben Snot as the 20.2. Whew. Anybody play MLB 2K25 or the show, whatever the fuck? I got the new one. Trying to build up my Diamond Dynasty squad. Whew. Man. Kind of grabs you by the boo-boo. And Curtis, after Ben Snot, then we got Curtis Samuel, Zamir White. Ooh, there goes Henley. Man, Henley, he slipped. I mean, the ADP is just so low. People are forgetting about him. Like at this point in drafts, you almost have to set a queue, especially for the IDP, because man, the ADP is just so wonky. So wonky. Whew. All right, all right. We got Alex Singleton off the board. I mean, with Cody Barton gone, I'm curious if he's going to get back to his form, what he was doing a couple years ago. Hopefully, for the couple places that I have him. I don't really have him in too many places. And Rashad Bateman, Yvonne Pace, EJ Speed, and then is it Brendan Fisk? Tremaine Edmonds off the board. All right. Still got a handful of rounds left. We're at the end of the 20th round here. And it's Jalen Carter. Cooper DeJean and George Karlaftis to start the 21st round. I said Greenlaw's in Denver now too. He's way better than Barton. He is, but he's also a little fragile, you know. I mean, I wonder, is he even going to start the season? How many games is he actually going to play? I know Alex Singleton got hurt last year as well, so it's like they're both old, you know. No getting around that.
Simmons is old.
But yeah, I guess can either one of them stay healthy to be relevant for the season for us? To be relevant for the full season, you know. Shout out to the peeps on Rumble. Throwing a comment over there so we know who the hell's over there on Rumble. We got people watching on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Rumble, and Facebook. All right. And then, oh yeah, I totally forgot. I could check the app because there's this one strain that I have. I don't remember what the fuck it's called. That's what it is. It's the grape ape. I knew this was some grape shit. Yeah, that's what this stuff is. It's the grape ape. And this one's like 34% THC as well. There we go. Well, okay. We actually let's get caught up with the picks here before the bowl. And so I left off at Karloftis. We got Khalil Mack at the 21-3. Jaquan Brisker. Van Ginkel, good pick. Palmer, Mason, Coker, Chubb. Nakobe Dean, man, so late. People just forget about that guy. And then because of Bond, like people forget about Nakobe Dean now. Which is good. Get him hella late, dude. 21st round pick. And then Giddens, the rookie running back, and then Adonai Mitchell. Man, remember when I said Adonai Mitchell? I wouldn't want to touch him with the 10-foot pole just because of his reaction after he got drafted. Like when he got drafted to the fucking Colts, he was bummed. He was bummed. You saw the look on his face, like, don't want to go there. Pam said Dean got hurt. That's why. Yeah. But that was in the playoffs, though, wasn't it? I mean, Bond put up a better season, so that's why he's getting drafted higher. I'm just talking about people forgetting about Dean. Let's see. Oh, no, I guess he got hurt week 16. But still, look at what he did in that time. His patellar tendon. How long is that going to be something that keeps him out during the beginning of the season? That's a rough injury. Okay. Let's see. What's the rehab time for a torn patellar tendon? Let's see. Damn, 6 months to a year, depending on the severity of the tear. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. But these guys are freaks of nature, though. So, like, I mean, that 6 months to a year is like, I would say for regular people, that's the timetable. And say the regular people, you're probably pushing it out to more of the far end of that. Well, let's hope it's close to the short end of that, because yeah, that does suck. Yeah, devastating, similar to ACO. Yeah. I mean, at least he got a Super Bowl ring. He didn't get to play in the Super Bowl. That kind of sucks, but at least he got the ring. So, curious what happens with Jeremiah Trotter now.
Now being his second year, it's good that he got to pretty much sit for a year. Let's see. So after Adonai Mitchell, we got Adam Thielen, Tootin, rookie running back, Demario Davis, Keenan Allen, Brandon Jones, Henry H2O, Demario Douglas, Chig Okonkwo, Jay Grenard, and then Jordan Whittingham. Let's zoom out a couple so we can see more. Yeah, I forgot that too. Giants said they used the middle third of my patellar tendon repair, my ACL, and it took about a year to grow fully back together. Damn, yeah. But you're just a regular person. Like, these guys are freaks of nature. Like, that's the thing that we got to remember. Some of these guys, just absolute freaks of nature. Hufanga and Michael Lloyd off the board to end the 22nd round. Damn it. Johnny, I was 34 and out of the NFL already. Whew. Pam said my ACL was reconstructing with the cadaver. Damn. Another rookie QB. We got Ewers off the board, and then Devin Witherspoon, Byron Young, Nick Bonito. Yeah, these damn tendons, man. Like, why can't they just come back like Henry Rowan Gardner? Like, if everybody could come back from like tendon tears and shit, that'd be awesome. My tendon is too tight. Let's see. After Benito, we got Cashman.
Straight cash, homie.
McLaughlin, Milrow, Sauce Gardner. Johnny said the cadaver's expensive. I was on Medicaid. Dang it. They just patched you up, huh, Johnny? Pam got the 5-star treatment. Johnny just got patched up. Whoever's on Rumble, leave some comments so we know that you're there. We like to know it's real people, not the bots. Pam said I tore my ACL, PCL, hyperextended and dislocated in my left knee. It was a freak accident. My doctor was like, what the fuck? This is a football injury. Damn it, Pam. Who'd you tackle? HGH and steroids are the only testable within a short time limit. Just saying. Yeah. 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 Let's get some HGH going. I mean, that was how Peyton Manning got back so quick, right? Peyton Manning and Adrian Peterson supposedly too, off of his ACL tear. I mean, we never really know. It's just like a guess, but after coming back from a broken neck, and then when did Peterson tear his ACL? Like week 10 or something like that. And then, man, that was the year runs for 2,000 yards. That's like Henry Rowan Gardner coming back, like from the patella, from the tendon pull or tear. I mean, China said my surgeons were Dr. King and Dr. Pepper. They did a great job. I hurt my knee again and tore my meniscus, but the ACL held 100%. Okay. Well, there you go. We know they did a good job. And where did I leave off at? After Sauce Gardner. So we got Jermaine Pratt. Royals, the rookie wide receiver. Gabe Davis, Wicks, Xavier McKinney.
X gon' give it to you.
Never had pain like that. All I could see was black when I was laying on the ground screaming, these dudes are tough as fuck. And that hurts like a mofo. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. I mean, those are just like, I mean, you said the ACL and PCL. I mean, shit, like, I just can't even imagine. And dislocated the knee. Like, phew, yeah, that had to be rough as fuck. Chinese just say funky butt loving. Oh, man. Such a classic. And what was it? Daniel Stern. His character is so fucking funny in that movie. Remember when he was taking batting practice? Hits it. Dook, dook. He's like, shoot it in there. Shoot it in there. Now, give me the good stuff. So fucking funny. That was so ridiculous. Love that movie. It's classic. And let's see. After Xavier McKinney, we got Roman Wilson, Montez Sweat, Trevin Wallace, rookie wide receiver Higgins, Josie Jewell, Mike Gesicki, and Zach Moss. Yeah, it's so funny. That guy, what is it, like Ian Michael Thomas or some shit like that? I can't remember what his name is. He's the dude from American Pie. It's like, it's so funny. Like, yeah, seeing him there, rookie of the year, kid in King Arthur's Court, and then he's like the horny guy who can't bang his girlfriend on American Pie. Thomas Ian Nicholas. There we go. I think I mixed up like 3 different people's names for his. Because I said Ian first. I said Ian Thomas something, huh? Right? Right. I think I said Thomas last. I don't even remember what I said, but whatever it was a dyslexic as hell with the name. But yeah, Thomas Ian Nicholas. Classic fucking movie. And amongst baseball movies, it's one of the better ones. I mean, obviously, there's a bunch of good ones. That one's more of a kid one as well. I mean, even though adults can watch it, because I can still watch it now as an adult. But let's see, what was that other one that came out around the same time? The Little Big League. There we go. The one where he was the manager. What? Jordan Mason to the Vikings. Oh man. Huh. Interesting. Jonathan Taylor, Thomas Ian Nicholas. Yeah, that's super interesting. So Scam Akers is out of there, I'm assuming. I wonder if Jordan Mason's the actual backup. Man, everything's different on the Niners. Let's see, where did I leave off at? I think after Zach Moss. So we got Jimmy Garoppolo, Hunter Henry, Quinnen Williams, Hassan Reddick now on the Bucks, De'Ami Brown, Jalen Wright. We got Dodson.
Well, obviously.
Oh shit, they're trading him. Because I just got the update right now too. So yeah, it's a trade. It wasn't they signed him. They're trading Jordan Mason away. Dotson, Devin White, Dre Greenlaw, Kenny Gainwell, now of the Pittsburgh Steelers. DeForest Buckner, Roshan Johnson. Right? Yeah, Guadendo on the rise for sure. I mean, I wonder if Guadendo would be the number 2 like this year. They lost a lot of people. Let's see, Leonard Williams and Gardner Minshew to round out the 25th round, and Hendon Hooker and Neal, rookie running back Neal, to start the 26th round. Mason, 2 years, 12 mil. Yeah, that's real money for an RB. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. They're going So he's going to be their backup for sure. Like, I mean, of course, we know that Aaron Jones is the main guy, and they gave him money to be the main guy. But yeah, like, I mean, especially with all the guys that they got on their rookie contracts and shit, like right now, like he's one of the more higher paid guys on their offense. Kind of crazy to even think about. Because he's just like, I don't know, a whole bunch of nothing on the Niners. I mean, he had his games last year, but due to injury, it's crazy. Like, why didn't they trade CMC? Why didn't they trade CMC? They really might not draft anyone and stick with what they got. Yeah. Let's see. After Neal, we got Jalen Thompson, Latu, Cedric Tillman, Dalton Schultz, Tyrell Dodson, now on the Dolphins, and Kendre Miller. After Kendre Miller, Joey Bosa, now of the Buffalo Bills. And what the hell is his first name? Kobe Turner. Antonio Gibson, Trent McDuffie, James S.C. Cashman going way earlier than I was targeting him last year in these rounds. Yeah, definitely. Because even though he didn't do great, he wasn't dog shit. You got to have a bunch of linebackers. Fun fact, A.J. Dillon ran faster 40 than Aaron Jones at the combine 4.53 and 4.56. Yeah. Crazy. That's why they loved him. Who's A.J. Dillon playing for now? Is he on the Seahawks now? What team is he on? Oh, no, he's on the Eagles. He's on the Eagles now. Yeah, either way, not going to be getting a lot of work. He's going to get that Kenny Gainwell role. Let's see. Start the 27th. Jalen Pitre, Vele, Isaiah Davis, Brandon Cooks, Harvey, rookie running back, Kenneth Murray, Micah McFadden, Shipley and Dillon. Yeah. Yeah. Just, they'll get their couple reps each game in the fourth quarter. When Saquon, they'll get Saquon his water, carry his bags for him. It's the kind of things they should be doing for him. And let's just hope that line keeps him healthy. Let's see, after McFadden, we got Ben Strange, Dallas Turner, Dameon Pierce. Will they ever give Dameon Pierce the ball again? And Cody Barton. Junior Colson, is he gonna get any reps this year? Because I feel like they have the same people at linebacker. I wonder if Junior Colson has he done enough to crack the lineup. Cam Bynum, gonna be very interesting to see him with the Colts this year. Yeah, gonna be very, very different. Hey, Joker from the Browns. He was one of the higher scoring. He was one of the higher scoring defensive players per game, but he got fucking hurt. Denzel Perriman's really old, but I think they still love Troy Dye signed too. So Colson has to outplay two has-beens. Yeah. And I guess what's tough is like, even though there has-beens is like you have to practice better than them, you know? And like, I don't know. I guess it just depends on how bad these guys would be at practicing or how good he is shining. Dang, guess I ran out of one of my 4 options there. All right. You know what? We're going to go for the animal face. This shit is so good. It's like 36, damn near 37% THC. I've just been taking like tiny little bowls of it and trying not to go super crazy on it because it tastes super good, but man, it's heavy. You could tell it is some heavy cookies, heavy cookies. I'm assuming the animal is like animal cookies. All right. Let's see. Where did I leave off at? Joker from the Browns, Singletary, Christian Wilkins, Braylon Allen, Juwan Bentley, Tyler Lockett, Darius Slayton, A.J. Dillon, Cam Curl. Theo Huxtable Johnson, Greg Russo, Byard off the board, man. Talking about Byard in the DB video. It's crazy how he's had this resurgence and been like a tackling monster the last 2 years versus the guy who's getting like hella INTs. Woo. Yes, sir. He's got that tackling fuel.
Tackling fuel.
Demarcus Robinson, Kenny Pickett, Nick Cross, Zach Ertz, Christian Harris. Yeah, let's see what's gonna happen if he can actually like stay healthy. He had a couple good games at the end of the season. Jeremy Chin, and now the Las Vegas Raiders. Hey, what up, Derek? Salute. Boutte and McFadden. Will Levi's. Reed Blankenship off the board. Johnny Raiders don't have any linebackers left. Yeah, I know. Like, what are they going to do? I mean, I guess they're gonna draft some. I mean, the good thing is about like linebackers, like a lot of times you don't, I mean, of course there's a couple that you have to draft really high, but then there's always a bunch that are like going in the 3rd, 4th, 5th round. I mean, you got to hit. I don't know how good their linebacker evaluation is. I mean, I don't even know. Did they draft Robert Spillane? They probably did. It seems like he's been there forever, but he wasn't really that good the whole time either. Like, seems like he's coming into his prime now. And, you know, he's like 29 now. Yeah, Raiders are going to be one of those teams that give up some run. And, I mean, they got Christian Wilkins. I mean, as long as he's healthy, that's going to be, no matter what, a run stopper, clogging the defensive line right there in the middle. All right. After Reed Blankenship, we got Surtain, we got Chop Robinson, Aiden O'Connell, MVS, CJ Mosley. Curious to see where he goes. Jalen Phillips and Jalen Polk. Captain Mayo himself. B Fatty, what? B Fatty, this might not be the show for you. Might not be the show for you. Sorry. Yeah, Chin killed it last year. He's gonna, I mean, it's not like the safeties didn't do good because Morig did good. And what the hell's the other guy's name? Man, I can't even. He's the one with the hyphenated name. I can't even remember. I mean, they did good at times. Let's see if Chin can actually go there and be relevant. You know, just as relevant as he was in Washington. Yeah, B Fatty's a troll. Polamau. Yeah, exactly. All right. Man, that damn animal face. Every time. You can tell. Super heavy indica. Let's see. Where do I leave off at after Jalen Polk? Sam Howell, Troy Anderson. Hey, Mr. Anderson. Marcus Mariota. Bond, the rookie wide receiver. Alec Pierce. Justice Hill. And then, Malik Washington to start the 31st round. We're right there. We are right at the end here. We got it in our sights. We got it in our sights. All right. After Malik Washington, we got Harold Landry, Parkinson, Nolan Smith, Tyler Higbee, and Tyler Newbin. All right. Johnny, fun fact, all trolls are squirters. They love it. Doug said, "What's the best flavor at Wingstop?" Man, Wingstop sucks. It might be the only place that you have access to. I mean, I just like getting buffalo and hot or honey barbecue. Like, man, those are just always my go-tos just with wings in general. And then from there, like, it just depends. Like, because when I go to Buffalo Wild Wing, there's like, I can't remember what the dry rub is, but there's one specific, it might just be a buffalo dry rub. But I think it might be like Cajun buffalo dry rub or like some shit like that. But yeah, for me, it is it's always going to be just like the hot buffalo or like the honey barbecue. Just get them plain and dunk them in microwaved mayo, right? Like, is that what you'd be dunking them in, Doug? Would you be dunking them in mayo versus like ranch or blue cheese? Hot honey. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like the honey, Phil said microwaved mayo. Doug just likes an insane amount. Like he puts mayo on everything. At least that's like, you know, what we've got from a handful of his food choices. That mayo is just on everything. Spicy garlic is good at Buffalo Wild Wings too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really do Buffalo Wild Wings too often. Yeah, I'm trying to find like some really good like wing spots. I feel like this Wednesday need to make it happen somewhere and go to a wing spot. Doug and Will Levi's are America's mayo men. Yeah, yeah. Puts mayo in his coffee. He reps it proudly, and I respect that. Yeah, better than a guy who just bullshits about it, right? At least he's like honest about his disgusting mayo habits. Say, look at that. Doug said mayo and coffee is actually good. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of mayo. Like, as much as you're a fan of mayo, it's like it makes me like never want to eat it. Because I already like don't like it. Like, it's not like my favorite or anything, you know, by any means. But yeah, now that you're such a fan, it's like, I don't know. I want to just like not eat it. Not on anything. And let's see. After Newbin, we got Milton, Fanning, the rookie tight end, Walker, Duggar, Deontay Johnson, Kirby Joseph, and then to start the 32nd round. We're getting close. Only a couple rounds left. Chris Jones, Michael Mayer, Tutu Atwell, and Mad Buki. Damn, look at how late Mad Buki went. All right. I think I might have to switch back to the Jack Herrera. Stay off the Indica train for a little bit. It's good on a corn dog with mayo and mustard. Ugh. Gross. Yeah, the most I'll do is like mayo on like a club sandwich or like some kind of sandwich like that. Outside of that, just want no part of it. Just want no parts of it. After Mad Buki, we got Chubb. Sane still, I don't even know how to say his name. Peyton Wilson, Drew Tranquil. And Doug said, "What? Nah, what? Not even on a burger? Nah, man. I mean, I'm usually going just like ketchup on a burger, or like Thousand Island sauce if it is, you know, like an In-N-Out burger or something like that." But nah, man, like I'm just not a mayo guy, especially if I'm getting it like from like a fast food spot. Like, man, like mayo gets contaminated, man. I just don't even want it. Like that's how you get sick eating at some of these fast food places. It's like just eating their mayo. It's different if you actually like get it and take it home and like put mayo on it like from your house. But man, I get so nervous about the contaminated sauce. You said I hate mayo as well. People who love mayo are definitely squirters. Minnesota mayo is in most of the salads, potato salad, pasta salad. What? And TJ said not a Whopper guy. Well, I like Whoppers, but I take the sauce off and like I'll either put ketchup on it or I won't. I'll just eat it like no sauce. And it's just because I get I've gotten sick because of like sauce on like burgers at like from a fast food spot. And so that's just kind of like tainted me towards just sauce from fast food restaurants, except In-N-Out and their Thousand Island, but that's it. Like everything else, I'll take it home. I mean, it's different if I'm like in a place, but even the mayo, I wouldn't do that. Like, I mean, like if we're at a place and they have like the little ketchup, dispensers or whatever, like that's different. But man, I'm just telling you, there's some sick fucks that work at some of these fast food restaurants, and like, I don't want to get any secret sauce in my mayo. I really don't. Can't live in sauce fear. I definitely do. Damn, now I want all sorts of unhealthy food for dinner. I know, right? I know. We start talking about the bullshit fast food, and then it all sounds good. It all sounds good. Man, I don't know. I mean, wherever you're at, hopefully you have an In-N-Out there, but I guess it's mostly just West Coast, right? But one thing I will say is In-N-Out is the best, and man, I can never get enough of it. Always good. But like then you have like Five Guys. We always pass the Five Guys. I'm like, damn, I want to go to Five Guys, but why's it got to be so goddamn expensive? Like it shouldn't be like $15, like $20 for like a burger. It really shouldn't be, especially from like a place that's, I mean, I know it's not fast food, but it's like, I don't know, maybe a step above fast food. Let's see. Where the hell did I leave off at? After Drew Tranquil, then we got Luke McCaffrey, Taysom Hill, Kareem Hunt, Terrion Arnold, Byron Murphy, Granderson, Yoshivas, Van Noy, Kenny Moore, I want to score more, Tyler Conklin, Keaton Mitchell, damn, what the hell? What's the Joneses' first name? I'm so high trying to keep up with the Joneses, but I'm high. Jalen Jones. There you go. Ed Buquette, Flacco, Brissett. In-N-Out's only on the West Coast. Highly overrated. It's not, bro. I mean, I don't. Everywhere someone can have a different experience, but man, it's just so good. It really is. We've got one In-N-Out in Denver. It's actually not too far. Okay, nice. Yeah, because I know it's like it's making its way around the country. Like I know it's not just California anymore, because I think they have them. There's for sure some here in Nevada, at least in Vegas. I don't know if there's anywhere else. But then but yeah, I know they opened up somewhere. I know they opened up another one somewhere, because I remember seeing it on social media, and it was like a line fucking that seemed like 10 miles long to get there. Robert said, I like the Cajun fries from Five Guys. Yeah, definitely. I don't really like fast food burgers. I'm a nuggies man. Okay, Johnny likes those nuggies. A place called Five Guys sounds like a good place to get secret sauce you speak of. Robert, we got Whataburger thanks to Mahomes. Okay. And Doug said Whataburger is better than In-N-Out. I've never had Whataburger, but I've seen it a lot of times. And like, man, those burgers do not look that good. They do not look that good. And depending on where you go, because like they franchise a lot. And so you could go to like some real shitty ones. ones because I've heard bad stories from Whataburger. Not too many bad stories that you hear from In-N-Out. And people wait a long ass time for their orders. And not a long ass time because they're pretty efficient, but you know what I mean? There's always lines. Good Times burgers are good for fast food. Anyone else have Good Times now? Is it dynamite? But no, never had Good Times. Magic Man said Whataburger is better than In-N-Out. I mean, it's easy to say that because you don't have an In-N-Out there. Because if you did, you'd be able to make that decision. But yeah, it's, you know, I used to hate on things too that I didn't have access to. Carl's Jr. and Whataburger are the two I've never had. Okay. Yeah, what else is Carl's Jr. is known as something else also. I don't know if it's only on the East Coast. There's an alternate name for Carl's Jr. when it's on the East Coast. And Phil said, no way, dude. We're a Whataburger guy. Hardee's. There we go. I couldn't remember what it was. Yeah, Hardee's. Good Burger's the best. Well, yeah, man. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? TJ, I used to travel the country. Nice, nice. And Doug said, Alex, try Whataburger when you can. We got both in my town. Yeah, we got there's a Whataburger, but it's like it's on the Vegas Strip, and I don't know. Like I've seen content creators like go there and I see the burger and I'm like, fuck, like it doesn't even look good. It doesn't look good. Like In-N-Out, when I get it, it always looks good. Always looks good. The presentation's amazing. Yeah, TJ said Jack in the Box ain't bad. Yeah, that's a San Diego staple. And yeah, Jack in the Box is good. If we're eating fast food, that'll usually be one of the go-tos. Johnny said those chicken Big Macs Derek was hooked on were pretty amazing, but I felt gross afterwards, physically and spiritually. Yeah, I never ended up trying one of those. Yeah. No, Jamie, I haven't seen the new Good Burger movie. Is it like Kel? Is it like Keenan and Kel? Because I would assume not, but I don't know. Same cast, but older. Okay. Magic Man said I had In-N-Out in Vegas about 5 years ago, just not my burger. Well, I mean, see, that's the thing. Like, you could customize it however you want. Like, what didn't you like about it? And see, like, it's funny that you even say that because, like, In-N-Out and White Castle are not even on the same spectrum. Like, you can get White Castle sometimes where it's like so gross. Like, you're never getting an In-N-Out burger that's gross. And but yeah, if I'm like super drunk, like those little White Castle burgers, like yeah, we'll fuck those things up. Phil said I can't get on the the chicken mac. Yeah, I didn't want it either. It's just not like, I don't know, like everything that you have on there, like it's, I don't know, like I feel like the secrets, the Big Mac sauce on with the chicken, like I don't know, like that just doesn't sound good to me. Crispy said I got fired at Whataburger for putting my finger in the pickle slicer. What the fuck? You're about to fucking catch them a case. I always get everyone talking about food. Of course you do, Doug. You're the one who brought up, what did you actually? I don't even remember if it was you. Probably was. Phil said gut grenades. Yeah. Carl's Jr. is Hardee's. They're good. Yeah, Carl's Jr. is decent. I like the Superstar with cheese. And she got fired too. Both of us got fired. Uh-oh, Noble coming in to say hi real quick.
What's up?
Just got back from his
Play date.
his play date at the park.
Yeah.
Johnny said Chicken Mac tasted great, but two fried chicken patties is a lot. Yeah, you kind of just don't need it. Good, but whoa, careful.
Suit Johnny.
TJ, anyone got Portillo's yet? What is that? And who wants a draft grade? Throw it in there. Who wants a draft grade? Noble said me. You didn't draft. Jamie said Noble getting a package soon. Custom made jersey. Hell yeah, he's gonna be stoked. He's gonna be stoked. Beef and hot dog shop, Chicago based. Okay. Nice. All right, let's see. Magic Man said, let me get a grade. Let's find Magic Man squad. Where is it at? Number 2. K2 in the house. What up? All right, you'll be next after Magic Man. All right. Started off QBs, Josh Allen, CJ Stroud, Aaron Rodgers. We were talking a little bit of shit about him. We have no idea where he's going. I mean, Allen brings it up for sure. CJ Stroud brings it down a little bit. Aaron Rodgers that can't really bring it down that much. I'm still give this a B+ for the QBs. RBs, Chase Brown, Pacheco, DeAndre Swift. Those would be the starters. A little bit nervous about that. I'm gonna give that a B- for the running backs. I might even be teetering on a C+ there. Let's see, wide receivers, Nico, Olave, Flowers, and you said you autoed Olave, right? Flowers and Shakir and Kincaid. I'm just gonna give that a B, right down the middle. Yeah, pretty solid for the starters. Maybe a B- since you said you didn't draft Olave. Let's see. IDP, Fred Warner, Foyo Lacoon, Kyle Hamilton, TJ Edwards, Quincy Williams, Devin Lloyd, Tremaine Edmonds, Karlaftis, Hufanga, Devin Witherspoon, Harold Landry, Granderson, Christian Speedy Gonzalez. I mean, that's some pretty good IDPs. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to make that's going to be a B+ on the IDPs. All right, let's see your bench depth. J.K. Dobbins, man, super late. Still hasn't been signed. Then Jalen Tolbert, Hunter Henry, De'Ami Brown, Antonio Gibson, Vele, Theo Huxtable Johnson, Demarcus Robinson, Alec Pierce, Kareem Hunt, Turpin. I mean, that's not too. It's not too bad, but it's not too good. I think I'm just gonna give that just a C. So let's see, what was that? So it was a B+, a B-, a B, and then a B+ and a C. So it's probably I'm not gonna make it live or die on the bench, but yeah, it's probably gonna make that like a B, maybe even a B- because of the bench. But yeah, I'm gonna say that's like a solid B. Crispy said I have to get my F. I was losing my signal for most of it. Oh man. Yeah, you got the handcuff to Pacheco. Yeah. I mean, he was probably one of the ones who made it like a C+. And because you got him so late too. All right, let's see. Where's K2 at? All right, started off with CMC. This might have been one of the first times I've seen CMC drafted in the first round this year. And then Malik Neighbors, Gianti, Purdy, JSN, Najee. All right, hold on. I got so high, I forgot the way that I was doing this now. Okay, Purdy and Darnold. Not a shabby combo at the QB. Yeah, Daniel Jones. He just makes the whole thing an F. Let's see. And Sam Howell. Okay. let's see. I feel like Purdy and Darnold probably gonna be like a B minus. It's like teetering on a B to a B minus, and then you got Sam Darnold's handcuff down there. Running back CMC, Gianti, Najee, Zach Charbonnet. I mean, that's pretty solid to start. We don't know where Gianti's going to go. So, I mean, it's not like I can grade him like super, super high without knowing where he's going to go. But I'll say, I mean, that's probably like a B. I mean, that's assuming Christian McCaffrey is, yeah. He said auto pick CMC threw all the top off. Yeah. I mean, that's like a B or a B minus. I mean, yeah, right in that range. And if Najee ends up being the guy for the Chargers, I mean, that could be really good for him. But then the wide receivers, though, Neighbors, JSN, Ricky Pearsall, Travis Kelce, and well, I guess Pearsall would be the last one there. Yeah, that's pretty solid, especially where you got Kelce in the 8th round. He's probably going to outproduce that if he's not a little biatch like he was last year. I'm gonna give that a B as well. If Kelce turns back into Kelce, that makes that way better. So what was that on the positions to start? B minus. No, did I say a B or a B minus? Can't even remember what I said for Purdy and Darnold. I think it was a B minus. And then B minus for the running backs. B for the wide receivers. Let's see the IDP. Hey, got in the zone with Anal Zone.
Get in the zone.
Good start. Alex Highsmith, Josie Jewell, Dre Greenlaw, Tyrell Dodson, Ken Murray, Christian Harris, Tyler Newbin, Peyton Wilson, and I forget his first name, but Lufau. He did pretty solid for the Cowboys. I think this is going to be kind of in the B minus range for the IDP. It's pretty solid, but I don't know. I guess there's just some different pieces that I probably would have you zigged when I would have zagged, but not too shabby though. Still a B minus for the IDP. And then let's see where the bench kicks in at. Oh yeah, it kicks in at Ferguson. So Ferguson, Juwanna Jennings, Josh Downs, Isaiah Guarendo, Darnell Mooney, Mostert, Wan'Dale Robinson, Bateman, Palmer, Douglas, Lockett, Conklin, and Juwanna Johnson. Pretty solid because of the top handful of guys for sure. I'll give that a B minus for the bench. I mean, pretty solid with the first 4 picks there. Well, I mean, I guess Mooney could be a solid pick. Let's see if he repeats. But yeah, we'll give that a B minus for the bench. Pretty solid. And yeah, I feel like everything was like right in the B and B minus range, and I feel like there's a couple more B minuses than B's. So yeah, that's this one's gonna be a solid B minus there. All right, pretty solid though. Pretty solid. All right, let's see, Crispy. If there's anybody else, let me know now. Let me know now. Crispy starts off with the running backs with Bijan and Breece Hall. Got high again and forgot what I was doing. So, let's just continue getting high. All right, who's with me? It's 420 somewhere. Bo Nix, Tua, and Derek Carr. See, there you go, Crispy. You didn't have to get Bo Nix in the first round like you did in the other one. No one else is going to get him there. So you got him in the 3rd round. You probably might be, I don't know if you would have been able to get him at the 4-3 because look, I mean, shit, there's only 4 picks in between your 2 picks and 4 QBs were drafted. So who knows? I think that's a good spot that you got him at. Way better than getting him in the 1st round. And Johnny said early for Breece. Yeah, well, I mean, if you want someone, you got to kind of get him, right? Like, who knows? Would he have been there at the 310? I've been seeing him go in the 2-3 turn. So this early, we're going to see guys get who they want at certain times. People are going to diversify. So Nix, Tua, Carr, Will Levis, Joe Flacco. I mean, it's a pretty solid group. I'm gonna give that a B plus for the amount of depth and starters and then potential starters that you have there too. Bijan, Brees, Ken Walker. I mean, that's pretty money. I feel like I'm gonna give that a B plus for the running backs as well. And let's see. I mean, and if you're doing good on your QBs and your running backs, is probably a skill position that is that took a hit. It's definitely wide receiver. DJ, I want to score more. Xavier Worthy,
X gon' give it to you.
Cup, Pittman, and Myers. That's actually not that bad. Like, I mean, it's not a B plus, but I feel like that's like a B to a B minus, like somewhere right in there. And I'm just gonna say it's a B because of the depth that you have right there. And Crispy, you better have signal issues more often so you can draft a good team. Let's see. IDP, Terrell Bernard, Sherwood, Bobby Wagner, Quay Walker. I would have rather had Jordan Brooks than Bobby Wagner. He kind of fucked up there, Crispy, because Jordan Brooks went the next pick. Quay Walker, Levante David, N'Kobe Dean, Demario Davis, Jermaine Pratt. Like, man, you're fucking you're killing it. Killing it over there. Jalen Thompson, Kyle Duggar. Man, I can't give it an A because it's not super top heavy, but man, it's a B plus. It's definitely a B plus, and it is pretty top heavy. I think it's just me not wanting to give out A's so easily for any category. So yeah, we'll give that a B plus. And the bench, where's the bench start? McMillan, Kirk, Ray Davis, Curtis Samuel, Roman Wilson, Roshan Johnson, Damian Pierce, Devin Singletary, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Tutu Atwell, Samaje P. Ryan, hey, and Corduroy Pimpin' Patterson. Hold on, where the hell? And easy, baby. All right, so the bench kind of sucks, you know. I mean, McMillan, maybe Kirk will be something, you know. Ray Davis, whatever. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give that a C for the bench. It's really nothing special. Most of the guys are pretty blah that are there, and so B plus on the QB, B plus on the running backs, B for the wide receivers, B plus for the IDP, and then a C for the bench, for the offensive bench. And if fuck that all up. So if my calculations are correct, that averages out to a big old F. Crispy, you're fucked. It's a big old F. Yeah. I wish I had a chalkboard right here so I could draw it for you. A big fat F. Yeah. This is one of the better teams that you've drafted, Crispy. I still got to give you an F though. It's just the way that it's got to be. All right. I don't think I had anybody else say give him a grade. So we're gonna call it a day. We already got tomorrow's draft filled out. So if you're wanting to get into tomorrow's draft, it is too late. But we got Monday's draft that's scheduled, and we got Tuesday's draft scheduled as well. And here's the draft all the way from the top of the board. I know it's real tiny, but there you have it. And Pam said that was fun, super fun. And there's no management in this tournament, so that's why you draft 35 rounds. We draft a shitload of rounds, but there's no management. You draft, and then the season's gonna play itself out, and then come the playoff time, that's when everything. Well, actually, I do weekly updates and everything, so it's exciting during the season as well. People want to see if their team was a high scorer for the week, or we're gonna have a few different categories that we're gonna be covering. And yeah, super fun. Only $11 to buy in, and even if you only do one team, it's a fun process to be a part of, the draft and then the season. And then if your team makes the playoffs, it gets more fun there as well. And so this one, it's an $11 best ball. It's an $11 best ball league is what it is. And last year, Derek, he won the whole thing. He won $5,000 for being the team that scored the highest amount of points in week 17. So that $11 can potentially turn into $5,000. Super fun. Low stakes, high rewards. We love it. All right. If you guys aren't a part of the Patreon community, go get over there at 420crew.com and make sure you download the Patreon app if you have not downloaded it as well. All right, guys. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow for the draft, but we got the draft happening at 4:30 tomorrow. So we'll see you guys there. Peace out, everybody.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans. Here comes the